What if I told you Earth has a heartbeat? Not metaphorically, not spiritually, scientifically. 3,000 kilometers beneath your feet, a massive sphere of iron, nearly the size of the moon, spins inside our planet. It moves, it pulses, it generates an invisible force field that protects every living thing on Earth. And if that heartbeat stopped, life wouldn't end in fire. It wouldn't end in explosions. It would end silently, slowly, inevitably. Tonight, we uncover the terrifying truth about Earth's hidden pulse and what would really happen if it failed. We tend to think of Earth as solid, stable, unmoving, but that's an illusion. Earth is layered. Crust, mantle, outer core, inner core. The crust is thin, thinner than the skin of an apple. Beneath it lies the mantle, a thick layer of slowly flowing rock, hotter than lava. Then deeper still, the outer core, a vast ocean of molten iron and nickel, superheated to temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun. And at the very center, the inner core, a solid sphere of iron under unimaginable pressure. This inner core radiates heat outward. That heat causes the liquid metal in the outer core to churn and circulate. And that movement creates something extraordinary. The geodynamo. The geodynamo generates Earth's magnetic field. You can't see it. You can't feel it. But it surrounds our planet like an invisible shield. And without it, you would not be here. The sun constantly bombards Earth with solar wind, streams of charged particles traveling at over 1 million miles per hour. If those particles directly struck our atmosphere, they would gradually strip it away, just like what happened to Mars. Mars once had rivers, lakes, possibly oceans. But when its magnetic field faded, its atmosphere thinned, its water vanished, its surface became barren. Earth avoided that fate because of its magnetic shield. It deflects solar radiation, protects our ozone layer, prevents deadly cosmic particles from sterilizing the surface. It is, quite literally, our planetary immune system. And it exists because Earth's core is moving, because Earth is pulsing. Now imagine something unthinkable. The outer core stops circulating. The geodynamo shuts down. The magnetic field collapses. At first, you wouldn't notice. There would be no immediate catastrophe, no sudden apocalypse, just a silent failure. Within months, satellites begin malfunctioning due to increased radiation. GPS systems degrade. Communication networks experience disruptions. Astronauts face extreme danger. Then, slowly, solar radiation begins interacting more aggressively with our atmosphere. The ozone layer weakens. Radiation exposure increases. Power grids become more vulnerable to solar storms. Auroras would become visible across the entire planet, breathtaking, but a sign of vulnerability. Animals that rely on Earth's magnetic field for navigation, birds, whales, sea turtles, become disoriented. Over thousands to millions of years, the solar wind would gradually erode the upper atmosphere. It would not happen overnight, but over geological time, Earth could begin to resemble Mars. Dry, cold, hostile, all because the heartbeat stopped. Here's the twist. Earth's magnetic field has reversed many times. These events are called geomagnetic reversals. North becomes south. South becomes north. The last full reversal happened about 780,000 years ago. And the magnetic field doesn't flip instantly. It weakens first. And right now, it is weakening. Over the past 2 centuries, measurements show a noticeable decline in magnetic field strength. There is even a region called the South Atlantic Anomaly, where the magnetic field is unusually weak, causing satellites to experience glitches as they pass through it. Does this mean the field is about to collapse? No. Reversals are a natural part of Earth's history. Life has survived many of them. But during a reversal, the magnetic field can become temporarily weaker and more chaotic, which reminds us of something unsettling. This protective shield we depend on is dynamic, not permanent. In recent years, researchers analyzing seismic waves discovered something fascinating. Earth's inner core may rotate at a slightly different speed than the rest of the planet. Some studies suggest it has slowed down relative to the mantle. Others propose it may even oscillate, subtly changing direction over decades. This means that deep inside our world, a massive iron sphere moves independently. We are standing on a planet with shifting layers, flowing metal oceans, reversing magnetic poles. and a core that doesn't behave exactly the way we once thought. Earth is not static. It is alive with motion. Not biologically alive, but dynamically alive. A system in constant change. Every sunrise you witness, every breath you take, every signal your phone receives, exists because of a molten ocean of iron spinning thousands of kilometers beneath you. You don't feel it. You don't hear it. But it never stops. Pulsing, protecting, shielding. We live on a planet that is powerful and fragile, stable, yet constantly in motion. And everything we know depends on that invisible heartbeat continuing. The universe isn't just distant galaxies and exploding stars. It's the living planet beneath your feet. If this changed the way you see Earth, imagine what else is waiting to be discovered. Subscribe to The Universe Explained and join us as we uncover the deepest, strangest, and most fascinating truths about our cosmos. Because space isn't just out there, it's right here, and we are only beginning to understand it.